Imagine waking up tomorrow to a sky you've never seen before. The moon, moving, not in its gentle orbit but hurtling toward us. Every satellite, every telescope, every ounce of human imagination. Unable to predict or stop the inevitable. What would happen if the moon crashed into Earth tomorrow? This isn't science fiction. This is physics unleashed, and the consequences are unimaginable. The moon, our constant companion for 4.5 billion years, is not just a silent observer in the night sky. It shapes our tides, stabilizes Earth's rotation, and governs life in subtle ways we often take for granted. But what if tomorrow it broke free of its orbit and headed straight for us? At roughly 3,474 kilometers in diameter, the moon is massive. Its mass is 7.35 tex 22 kilograms. To put it in perspective, that's one. But the energy it would release on impact, entire continents could vanish, oceans would boil, the very crust of our planet would be shattered. The moon's gravitational pull is subtle but relentless. It drives tides, influences the tilt of our planet, and even stabilizes our climate. Without it, Earth would wobble unpredictably. But a collision isn't subtle, it's cataclysmic. The moon travels at an average speed of 1 kilometer per second in its orbit. If it were suddenly accelerated toward Earth, the impact energy would be equivalent to over 100 billion nuclear bombs detonating simultaneously. That's enough to melt the crust, vaporize oceans, and send fragments of Earth hurtling into space. Before direct impact, the moon would likely fragment under tidal forces as it enters Earth's gravitational pull. Massive rock fragments, some hundreds of kilometers across, would slam into Earth, creating super tsunamis, global firestorms, and an instant extinction-level event. We have glimpses of what such destruction could look like. 66 million years ago, an asteroid wiped out the dinosaurs. That object was just 10 kilometers across. The moon is over 300 times larger. Entire continents could vanish in moments. Unlike a small asteroid, this is a global-scale disaster, one that would make the asteroid extinction event seem minor by comparison. Even if it somehow avoided a direct hit and passed close by, Earth's rotation and tides would be torn apart. Oceans would surge over continents, weather patterns would collapse, civilization as we know it could unravel in hours. Let's imagine it step by step. First, the moon begins its fatal approach. Gravity from Earth and the moon interact violently. Oceans start rising, tides hundreds of meters high. Coastal cities are swallowed. Next, as the moon gets closer, seismic activity spikes. Volcanoes erupt simultaneously around the globe. The atmosphere heats from friction and gravitational stress. Wind speeds reach supersonic levels. Dust and debris fill the sky, blocking sunlight. As impact nears, the moon fractures. Massive chunks hit Earth first, creating secondary impacts. Firestorms rage across continents. The collision itself releases energy so immense it vaporizes the crust in places. Oceans boil, mountains crumble, the Earth quakes violently, its core destabilized. Hours after impact, the planet is unrecognizable. Ash clouds block sunlight for years. Life is nearly extinguished. Humanity's civilization collapses, and the moon, reduced to fragments scattered across Earth, forever altering the planet's geology. A moon-Earth collision would rewrite the story of life itself. All of history, every human achievement, every ecosystem, gone or unrecognizable. But beyond the horror, it reminds us how fragile our existence truly is, and how our cosmic companion shapes life in ways we cannot survive without. And yet, the moon continues its quiet orbit, untouched by our fears. But it begs a question: what other cosmic forces are silently guiding, threatening, or protecting us right now? Forces we may not even understand until they arrive. Tomorrow, the moon won't crash into Earth, but someday some celestial event could redefine everything. Are we truly ready for the forces of the cosmos?